Hi guys. Hi guys. Welcome. Mema mo nyinaa akọ aba. Ye beka Arraigo the Formación ho ase. Mema mo nyinaa akọ aba. Hello, tell them hello. Ye frelo ya no abe join ye nti pacho mama ye. Mama me mre kakra. Ye mama mo nyinaa akọ aba kese eba. This session. We welcome you all guys to this session. Yes, so our lawyer is right here with us, so that we can have more people. Oh no, I just want you to be the only person. Oh, yay! Our lawyer is here with us, so please share.
Hello.
Hello, welcome to
Thank you.
How you doing?
I'm good. And you?
Awesome. I'm also doing great. Thank you
Awesome.
so much. Like I know your schedule, so when you're able to make time, it's like I'm really grateful. So yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you too.
I'm trying to share the link on other pages so that people can join.
Okay.
Probably just in the next maybe 3 minutes, then we
All
begin.
right. Let
Hi,
me try to do the
Excel.
same.
Let me share it in Ghana Union. ¿Cómo se llama Ghana Union? Ghana Union. Okay. I want to try and share it with people so they can join. And please kindly share so that we can reach more people. I'm pleading with you. Now we have her with a busy schedule. Please share so that you don't miss this one in a lifetime opportunity. Because of course there are lawyers coming on TikTok, but hardly do you get anyone speaking English for us to understand. So we are very, very fortunate and lucky. We have our sister here with us. I want it to be just you and I, and it's broken up into several.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see. No, go back and okay. Okay, so I can actually switch. So let me see if I switch. Very good.
Okay.
That's
Good.
better. Yes, so this is how I want it.
All
Okay,
right.
hello. So yes, amazing. People are joining. So thank you, baby. We are doing good. We are good. Thank you. How are you doing, baby? Um, Guys, please join. We just have 1 minute and we're going to start. So please keep sharing, share the link so that anyone you think is going to be helpful to can join. Please. I'm going to share it. Where do I? I'm trying to. So please share. You can share on your WhatsApp status as well so that anyone can just click and join. So please share. Okay, so 1 minute. Hi, Mr. Baron from Ghana. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining. So, in the next minute, we are going to start. And then, what we will do is you listen after lawyer has explained everything to us. Then you prepare your questions. Kindly take your time with the questions. Lawyer will explain everything to us, and then you can ask your questions. So, please prepare your questions. Thank you for joining, Madam Matt Dawson. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining, Douglas Bassey. Thank you so much. So we've got lawyer Juliana Efriye Peko with us. She's a Ghanaian. our fresh lawyer, proud African, here to explain to us Arraigo Formación, as you can see in the background. So she's here. Our expert is here to explain everything to us. So please kindly share. And lawyer, I think our time is up. So the floor is over to you.
Hello. Thank you once again for having me here. I don't know if I should just do it just in English or I should just switch the languages. So what do you
We
think?
can go English, and then
All
let's
right.
see if we can switch depending on the people joining us.
All
Yeah.
right, fine. So one of the first question I got immediately I started sharing the link was, what is even Arraigo de Formación? And I would like to even try to get a literal translation, but it's kind of complicated because the Spanish word is somehow. So it's just basically a permit to study or to be able to, do something related to education in hope that at the end of the day, you can get a job. So, of course, the Spanish government, they are aware that there are lots of immigrants in the system and they know how hard it is to get documents, or permits or residence. So one of the ways that they thought that, it's going to be okay for the immigrants or foreigners to be able to integrate in the system. Integrate, which is the word I want to use, the keyword. Integrate is that, okay, let's allow them to study and, do a course and then later on get a job offer and then we'll be able to have the normal residence. So the first thing you have to know is that these formación or these courses, they are in Spanish. So I'm like, okay, can I do it in English? No, you are trying to integrate in the system. So you have to know you are in Spain. I was going to say you are in Spain. You are not in UK. You're not in another country. So you have to expect the language. But because most of the courses are practicals, you don't need to be legend in Spanish or you need to have C1 in, the basic that you need to know. And at least you need to be willing to learn how to read and write. So you need to be able to write because the courses are going to be in Spanish and you are going to definitely take text for you to pass the courses. So that's the first thing I would like to enlighten, that yes, you need to know the language. Because like, do I need a language? Yes, please, you do need it. You really do need it. Not too much, but the residence or this permit, it is normally the duration is based on the courses you choose. Now we come back to the courses you can do. The maximum is a year. You get a year. But in case that for whatever reason the course is higher than the 1 year, they will try to extend it for another 1 year. That's it. Okay. So what are the requirements? Now I've explained what is the permit. What are the requirements for one to get the permit to study here? So the requirement, there are some basic requirement that comes to any kind of permit that you request in Spain, which is you do not have to have no criminal record. So please, people that are living outside the country, it could be in Africa, anywhere, or maybe it doesn't have to be Africa, anywhere that you are. If you have the intention of travel outside the country, please be mindful of your criminal record. You have to be making sure that you are doing the right thing. Because at the end of the day, now we live in a digitized world. So everything you do, nobody is going to forget it. They are going to request it. So if you are in Spain, whatever that happened, they have records of it. And then the country that you used to have that residence, which is if you are a Ghanaian and you used to live in Ghana, they'll request you you bring your certificates, a record of your criminal. Your criminal records, okay? So that's the first thing they ask for the last 5 years. And then the main thing they want to know is that you have resided in Spain continuously for the last 2 years. It is not the last 10 years, because there's some people like, I've been living here for 5 years, so I have proof of living 5 years. No, they do not care about how long you have lived here. You need to have proof, like documental proof. Not like you're in a system, but that's proof that you're in a system. Documental proof that you are in the system. So once you have these documents that can really have that evidence that, hey, I've been here for the last 2 years. So how do one prove that you have been here for the last 2 years, which is the most important thing? And this is a work you do before you try to even contact a lawyer. Because the people that I meet sometimes are like, okay, I've been here for 2 years. And then when it comes to bring the proof, they hardly have, enough proof. One thing I have to also enlighten here is that, please, if you do think that just having padron is enough as a proof, that is not enough. So I try to also get people permanent, which is Arraigo Social. This is not what we are talking about today, but it means that you have been integrated in the system. And one of the things that they require first is the informed integration social. So they will relay something that proves that you have been in the system and you have been able to integrate. And so you'll be like, okay, I have padron, which is I have a house address that has been created by the municipal or the ayuntamiento, and it proves I've been here for the last 2 years or the last 3 years. That is not enough, because they have realized, at least in Madrid and then in Castilla-La Mancha and Castilla, they have realized that people get a padron, but they might not be residing in the place. So now they ask for contracts, house contract, they ask for bills, they ask for ridiculous stuff that you'll be like, oh my God, why are they requesting so much? Because I remember I was back in the Andalusia, that was the place that I was staying, and you just need to bring the padron, and that was enough for you to present for your Arraigo Social. But now they ask for bills, they ask for money that is sent in your country, they ask for so many ridiculous things to prove that indeed you are in the system, which means you are living in the municipio, which is most important, the place that you say you live. So please, if you have the intention of doing any kind of permit, that is not the marriage one, that is not the other thing, please make sure that every once in 3 months you have some sort of evidence. So I'm going to list some of the evidence that are valid to the government or to the immigration administration. So the ones are normally, of course, the padron, and then the hospitalization justificantes, the proof that they have gone to hospital. Okay, that one you don't need to have it now. The moment that you want to apply for an Arraigo, you can go and request, they will give it to you. If you save it, good, but whenever you go to hospital, they have record of that. So they have your name and they have all the records. So you don't have to be always like, okay, let me keep the record, No, they have all that thing. But please, I'm not saying if you are not sick, you should firstly go to the hospital. But my dear, we all have sometimes headache. Go for headache. Go for something. Once in the blue, just try to do that. Okay, so that you have the evidence. So at least every man try to go to hospital for whatever reason. I don't have to give you an idea, but please just go for whatever reason so that you have the proof, okay? Another thing is that you need to be, once you come in the system, one of the things that you have to do is like Spanish classes and all that. So all those things, they also have record of it. So you can go for those kind of, that you have been able to register, and then the evidence that you were participating in the class and all that. And then it can also be like, maybe you bought something, not the Mercadona receipt that they give it to us. No, that one, everybody can have it. Receipt that comes with your name, your full name, your passport number or your NIE number, and that is the enough proof, okay? And then the date will be there and whatever that you bought. They don't care about what you bought. They just want to know that it was in the system and it was in a particular place in Spain, okay? And then other things could be, apart from these things, it can also be, now that there are ways that you can buy things online too. If you buy things online, you can request for factura. So the factura, you would put the receipt, you put the direction in, so that at least they will have that direction, and then it will come with your name and everything. Those that are in Madrid, you know the kind of system we have, the transportation system. Your name is on it. That is like more than enough proof that you are in the system, because every 1 month we need to pay to renew our transport. So that one, they can see that, oh, every month this person is paying. Don't go and use somebody's name. Use your own name. Even if you are doing whatever you're doing in the system to survive, I understand. But please, when you are taking the transport, make sure it is registered in your name, because all these proof, they have it there. Every movement, they have it there. So once it is time, you go there, you don't have to pay for a penny, and they will give you all the records. So at least that is like one of the most important things you can have, those that they can do that kind of thing. So these are the requirements to prove that indeed you have been in the system. And another thing they just want is that you have to prove that your commitment to the training or to the course or to whatever that you want to do. Because once you apply for it, the moment that it comes out, you have 1 month to come with the matriculation, like the proof that you have registered for the course, and then you are doing it. Okay. So is it easy to get? Of course it is easy to get. Can they also reject you? Yeah, they can reject you. So what are the ways that they can reject you? For example, you came here as a student, and at some point you need to renew your residence, your student residence. But when you registered, you told them that you were doing a new course, so they extended for you, but you did not finish that course. You did not do it. So what makes sure that you are going to finish this one? So everything you do, you need to be mindful that, hey, you're not going to conceive them and, oh, now I'm going to be committed that I'm going to do it. So they can reject you if they have that record, and you have to plead your case, the reason why you were not able to, complete it. And you can do it by just saying that, hey, because of lack of financial assistance, that's why I was not able to finish. I did not have the money to, you can always, of course, appeal is always there. You can always appeal for these kind of things. So basically, these are the things that you need to put in place. What are the courses? Now we have to come to the courses that you can, consider if you want to apply for this kind of permits. So we have, we have 2 ways, okay? We have one that you, for your own, okay, let me go for the first one. The first one is the CEPE, okay? So the CEPE is like the Office of Employment. They normally have some registered courses that you can do, okay? And these courses, they have some registered number that you need to do it, and then they come with the practical aspect. So some could be 750 hours, some could be less, some could be more. And the chances of you getting job is also high, because they try to make sure that at least at the end of the day, you can do some practicals. And then if you are great, the companies can, say that, hey, we want you to work here. So some of the courses that they recommend, because it is hard for people that in the system to do it, are like mechanics are really wanted in the system. So if you are going to do any course related to mechanic, it is great. They need a lot of cooks, they need them a lot. So it is not really hard to become cook here, but if you have any interest, please go for it. Waiters, you don't need so much Spanish, but you need to do the course. They want ship stewards, people to work on the sea. They want so many people. So I don't know how to swim, but if you know how to swim and you feel like you are ready for that, hey, try your luck with that, And then carpentry, I have no idea about it. But if you are somebody who is practical and think that, hey, this is for you, you can do it. Electricians, oh my God, they need so many, especially in Barcelona and in Madrid, they need so many electricians. So you don't, even after you do this, you can be autonomous. And then people will be, if you are so good, people can even be doing, be requesting for your service. So normally you don't have to always wait that, oh, somebody's going to, employ me. You can become your own employer. Like, seriously, you can do that. So don't always wait for somebody to employ you to, do something, especially in this kind of system. And then drivers, which is camioneros, like they need so many people. So if you love driving, then this is for you. And then firefighters, if you want to, if you want to be part of firefighters, they're also ready for you. They give you the course, and then you are set to go. The other option that I wanted to say is the one that you choose by yourself. Maybe you came here as a student, right? Or maybe you are somebody who is good with school, and then you have the money, whatever it is. You can choose to do any university course, and they also give it for you. So maybe you have been in a system, and maybe you want to do, maybe now you want to do masters in law. Like, hey, they will give you that permit to do that. You get it, or whatever that you want to do it. But it always needs to be something that is going to guarantee you a job, because you have to know that this is a temporary thing. It's just maximum is 1 year, and then they can extend it to another year. So you have to make sure that at the end of the day you are getting job. So after this, what's next? So after this, if you get a job, the only thing you have to do is that present for the normal residence, that the work permit, and it's going to be 2 years. But you need to be getting job offer. So you need to bring that contract that says that, hey, we want to work with this person, and then you people should give us the permit for us to, work with this individual. So these are basically the things that you need to have in mind if you want to go for this kind of permit. And be willing to have like 6 months of your time studying. Yeah, you cannot be working and be studying at the same time. So that ask me, okay, can I work and then do this? Please not. You can't do it. You have to make sure that you have some money, in your pocket whilst you do this, so that at the end of the day, you can get your permit, and then thankfully you can get that work permit. Yeah. So I think for now, we are open for questions. If people have some doubts, I think I have cleared most of the questions. But anyway, if you have any other questions, hey, you are welcome.
Okay, so guys, over to you. I've heard new things I never knew, and I was a bit surprised about the padron, because of course what I thought was if I have a padron, I'm good to go. But now, obviously, I know people can register and then they are outside of Spain. So now
exactly. And I always say that we are our own enemies in a way, because we talk, some people come on social media, they think, oh, they are just giving advice, they are just talking about something. They really record us. Everything we are doing here, right now I'm talking, they are recording everything we do. We talk to our neighbors that are Spanish. We talk to these people. They have people in the system, like maybe they could be police, they could be Guardia Civil, whatever it is. Like, hey, I was talking to a friend, this is what they are saying, and they're like, oh, okay. And then they will make mention of it in their workplace, and they were like, okay, so this is what is going on, So please, when you hear certain things, do not really announce it so much, so that it will not affect the next generation that are coming. Yeah.
Okay. So guys, she's here. That's why I'm always careful with what I say on my platform. And maybe some people say, oh, I just say what I think legally. If you put me before law, the court of law, I can defend myself. So nothing sketchy. So please be careful. And mentioning that, I want you to also be careful with your kids, because I know of one kid who was talking to her mates at school about what the adults were doing. In the sense of, I'm going to change the language. And she thought it was okay. She was telling her friends that, oh, I could do that. So you get it. So it's very important when you're doing things also in front of your kids, they are learning. Don't say it in school. So be very, very careful. And if you have any question, thank you so much. Shine Bright says great information. Yes, Haron says, what could make them write inadmitido after providing all the documents and contracts?
I think I made mention of one of them, that but there could be several reasons. Maybe even if you don't pay for the tax on it, they can say inadmitido. But normally before they say inadmitido, they will request for it. They will give you like 10 days to when they call subsanación for you to for whatever they request. They will say that, hey, we give you 10 days for you to plead your case. before they go for inadmitido. You get it? So they will always let you know. They will not just not go straight with inadmitido. No. They just don't do that. Unless you have applied for two things at the same time. For example, you apply for Arraigo social, and at the same time you apply for another thing. No. They will the new one will be cut off, so that at least they will resolve the first one, and then if it does not go through, then you can apply for another one. Exactly.
Okay. So yeah, Haraj, I hope your question has been answered. And like lawyer is saying, it depends on your situation as well, because it could be various reasons why you have the okay. So guys, if you have any question, Russian King says hello from Barcelona. Hi, yeah, we also one from Madrid, and then I'm also speaking from Barcelona. And motivated and inspired, I usually have a live session with her. She says, hey, Alicia. Hi, Mimi. Thank you for joining. And Captain says, so after the studies, and you couldn't get a contract to renew the residence, what option?
Okay, so just that I was talking about it. Okay, so after this kind of permits, there's another option that we call it that the resident de búsqueda de empleo, okay? So yeah, let's say you have done it, but unfortunately you haven't gotten a job because they don't, that kind of permit also doesn't guarantee 100% a job, right? But we have another option, which we call it the residencia de búsqueda de empleo. That's also another year. It is not the same residence, another type of permit. It is 1 year. So the 1 year is say that, hey, search for job for 1 year. But for you to apply for this, you need to prove that indeed you have completed the studies. Not like you get a resident and then you don't continue or you do not finish with it. And of course, they are not going to renew for you. So yeah, you have a year to search for a job. And in case you do not get a job, you can also set an employment for yourself. So if you do these kind of jobs that are autonomous, like electrician, like carpentry, like mechanics and all that, at the end of the day, if nobody's employing you, you employ yourself. For the first year, if you're autonomous, now they try to make it easy. If it's your first time, you will just pay 80% a month, €80 a month for you to, be able to get on your feet. Then after a year, they will check if like things have changed. If things have not changed, they will give you another year for you to just pay for €80. And then later on, of course, you need to be able for the next two, you have to be able to, afford the normal payments. So yeah, I hope I have understand. I have replied your question.
Okay, so then I want to ask a follow-up. So if then, like you're saying, which is also a very good advice, that I register as autonomous. And if I want then to go as an autonomous, do I need to draw a business plan and present it and show?
Oh yeah. Normally you have to go for asesor jurídico, like somebody who have an idea of like to be able to do your nominal, to be able to do, present for your impuestos, the IRPF, the IVA and all that. But those people, they don't request for a lot. Sometimes €50 a month or €30, it depends. So yeah, you need to be able to know what you want to do. But if you're an electrician, it's not so much. You're just like, you just want to repair people's. You do the description of your job. Basically, that's it. Yeah.
So guys, this is a very good opportunity. Even if you're not going to use it again, at least for your residents, go and learn electrician. After all, if you live in one then we need it. So you can actually do that. And then once you are registered, maybe through the job that you are doing, you could actually get a contract from a bigger company
to
work with them. So you start from autonomous, you get somewhere as you want. So
exactly.
And Harold, with your situation, I think maybe you would need to see lawyer in private to see, because definitely, like the lawyer is saying, for everything,
there's always going to be a reason. There's no way that there's no reason they will just reject it. No. Before they send you something, they will always say the motive behind. So you have to read what they send it to you and then understand what they are saying, because there's no way. Like there's no way. If there is no reason, denunciar los, like report them to the police, because that's unfair. There could be some mistakes somewhere. Yeah.
Yes. So there's always a reason. It has happened to me before, because I failed to add a document, and unfortunately they sent a notification. I couldn't open. I don't know why. but I think there was a problem with their website. It was down, and I still couldn't check what they wanted. So after some time inadmitted,
Yeah.
okay, please
10
submit.
days time, they just admit you exactly, because the moment they request for something, they give you 10 days. If you do not, it means you have this on your own. You don't want it to continue. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So tell them you're saying that after the studies, I think your question is not complete. And
Yeah.
so let's see. And if you can say that. Razi Batiri says, good afternoon, lawyer. So lawyer, he's
Okay.
free.
Good afternoon.
And Haron, I think you are very persistent here. He says, I've been to court several times and they brought out my car and I was told nothing is missing. So maybe reapply. It doesn't hurt.
Exactly.
No, you can reapply.
That's the only option.
Reapply. Just scrape the old one and start afresh. See what happens.
Exactly.
The correct documents. Yeah. I'm saying this from experience as well because it has happened. I just scraped it and I put in a new one and now it's in Tramite. So reapply. So guys, any questions, please. If lawyer leaves, don't come to my DMs and be asking me questions. So we got free 1 hour consultation. I paid €50 for 30 minutes consultation. We've got free 1 hour. So please ask all your questions. And then when it becomes very specific, you can, I'll give you her contact. You can call her, book an appointment. Then you pay for this one. Please, I just want you to know, because definitely those are her working hours. And you know, in this country, working hours are paid. So yes, she's going to book you on a tight schedule, and then she will look at your case person to person and give you the best solution, okay? And it doesn't matter where you are, even though she's in Madrid, wherever you are, she can do it for you. So please know that. Tell them, says, after studies, do you need pre-contract or employment contracts to change for working permits?
Exactly. I made mention of it when I was talking about it. You need it to be able to change it to the work permits.
He's asking that, do you need pre-contract or you actually need an employment contract?
Normally, the pre-contract is the contract, because they cannot put you on ARTA unless they have accepted it to the work permit. So yeah, the pre-contract and the contract is basically the same thing. Exactly. So yeah, you will need the oferta de empleo, like somebody is giving oferta de contrato. That shows that they are willing to give you a job.
Hi, Hassan. Do you have any question? As you can see on my profile, Arraigo Formación, that's what we are talking about. And to summarize, you need 2 years to have resided in Spain. You need to prove your residence in Spain. And very important, if I don't forget, no criminal record.
Exactly.
And then a school or any course you want to do. And we've been made to understand that the course is going to be done in Spanish.
Yeah.
It needs to be done in Spanish, so not the normal English courses. And we have the SEPE one, and then maybe the private school, other courses you can still apply. And then in Juma, so those kind of work. Driving. So look at this. You are looking for your driver's license, and then it's also giving you an opportunity to get your residence. So it's like you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone, okay? Okay, let's see. Haron is saying...
Don't worry about Haron. We will talk about Haron later.
We will talk about it later. So Bitter True say, is it true Arraigo the Formación is renewed twice if you didn't get a job contract? No. Once you don't get a job contract,
it is not the same name. Every permit has their name. So yeah, the Arraigo de Formación, it can be renewed only once. If the course you do, it's not like, for example, if you're doing a course that is 2 years duration, but it's just a 1 year permit that they have to give it to you, then of course they will renew for you for another year. Another thing is that once you are done with the Formación, which is the course you're doing, and you did not get a job, that's why I said they will give you. There's one that they will give you. You are the one to request for residencia de búsqueda de empleo, like you are searching for a job, permit to search for job. So that's a year, only once. Then you have to figure how to get a job, yes or yes.
So guys, I hope I hope your question has been answered. Harold, yes, we'll come to you. Abina says, I'll need to ask you a question. Thank you. And she says, anyway, good job from the both of you. Thank you. And Sap, welcome to the session. Gifting, thank you so much. And Lady G, I don't know what you're asking about because we are talking about for Arraigo Formación. You say, please, if I pass the SAA exams, can I do courses? I don't know. I don't.
I think what she's trying to say is that can she do Spanish courses to get this kind of permit? No, it needs to be a course that will enable you to work. You get it? So it needs to be a professional course. Like we are making mention of like electrician, carpentry, and all these kind of things. So yeah, the Spanish thing. If there is a course that is going to enable you to teach children Spanish, then maybe, but it needs to be in the CEPE, or it needs to be maybe a master's certificate or something like that. But it is always recommendable to ask the place that you are residing if it is valid for the Arraigo de Formación. You have to know. The CEPE one is always valid, but the one that you choose on your own, you also have to go and request that, hey, I want to do this kind of course. Would it be valid for this kind of permits?
Okay, so guys, know that. Razi says, really enjoying the conversation. Please, can you visit Ghana with a card?
Of course. But the thing is that you have to know that you get the permit to study. So it depends on how the courses are, and if of course there are holidays or whatever it is you can do. But you cannot be doing. You have to be mindful that you sign a compromise or a commitment letter that you will assist. So if you are doing a course, how is that you are finding your country enjoying the summer? So you have to be mindful of these kind of things that you register. So yeah, you can travel anywhere you can, of course, but it will depend on the course you are doing. If there are some off days or whatever it is, and of course you can travel for 2 days, 3 days, a week. I don't know, but yeah, you can.
Okay, guys, thank you for those gifting us. Thank you, and tell them says, if you have the contract, can you work while it is in the process of working permit residence? No, if you're applying, no. If you have the contract.
If you have work permit, then it means you don't need Arraigo de Formación.
No, meaning, I think if I understand correctly, so let's say within, once I have the Arraigo Formación to study, and then if I get a work contract, can I start working whilst now I'm changing it to work permit? I don't know if that is the question.
Mm-hmm. If you have the Arraigo de Formación, you need to be done with the course you are doing to be able to work.
Okay.
If you go for another residence, then that's not Arraigo de Formación. That's not the permit to study. But for you to be able, maybe yeah, somebody have guaranteed you that, hey, I'm going to give a job offer, but you need to be done with the Formación. Then later you go with the contract, and of course you can change it to work permit.
Okay, so if I want to help tell them to understand, if so, let's say now I have my permit Arraigo Formación for 1 year. I'm doing the course. I'm 2 months in doing the course, and then I get a job offer. Okay, can I be working with the person whilst I'm going to school? I know you can do that. Mm-hmm.
I get it. That permit is not permit to work. It is permit to study. That's what we have to get from the beginning. Okay, they give you just for you to do the course. If you have a job offer, you need to consider your situation. Have I reached the 3 years that I can go for Arraigo Social? That's another kind of permit you can go for. Then, of course, if I've been here for the last 3 years and I can prove I've been in the system, then you can go for Arraigo Social. That one, straight, you can work without any course bothering you or anything like that. But you do not have the job offer. That's why they are giving you the work permit, and I mean the permit to study in order for you to, search for job. So there are two separate things. Mm-hmm.
Two separate things. So guys understand that, all right? Okay, the Kato says, I came to study Spanish. Okay, so he came to do Spanish classes or course. I'm done with the course, but will be 2 years in November. So until November, he doesn't have the 2 years span. So can he still apply when he's not yet fully the 2 years?
No, you need to have the 2 years. You need to at least prove that you have been here in the 2 years, and you need to have the proof that you have been here in the 2 years. Not that I came in the system this. No, you need to be having continuous proof, because if you don't have proof within the 90 days, they will consider that you have not been in the system.
Okay.
So
Okay.
every 3 months, you need to have certain proof that you were actually in the system.
Okay. Okay.
Exactly.
I think he actually did his course. I know him, so he has actually done the course, and his residence, if I'm not wrong, the actual permit will expire this month, or it expired last month. So he has 90 days. But then the 90 days probably is in October, and until November he doesn't have the 2 years. So it's a bit tricky, because now if he's trying to renew, he's in a suspense.
The person can do proroga with the one that he already have.
Okay.
With the course he's doing, you can say that, okay, I want to still continue with the course or do another course related with that. Of course, the person can do that. But not with Arraigo de Formación. Arraigo de Formación, you need to have 2 years. That
okay,
yes.
So then if he doesn't do the prologue, he can wait till November, then he
exactly. Or if they deny the person the prologue, because sometimes it happens to you just do the Arraigo Formación once you wait the 2 years. Exactly.
Okay, so Arraigo Formación does not specifically means you need to have a contract. No, it's just
no.
Perfect.
It actually says that, hey, I do not have contract. I want to do something so that I will be able to search for job, basically.
Okay, guys, I hope you understand it, because the way now I'm getting the concept, I hope you also do it. Odoyewu Sas, thank you for joining. Thank you for gifting. Prince Milova says, can someone get permit if they are studying a course, grado, medio, example, electricity?
Of course. Like I said, it doesn't have to be SEPE only. It can be like a special course that it is, but it needs to be a course that the system accepts. So yeah, Formación, FFP and all that, it is valid. It is valid.
So grado, medio, for FFP, it's all valid.
Of course, it is valid.
Okay. Gifty Aka says, I was a nurse in Ghana, but currently living in Spain. What should I do to be able to practice? You can do curso de enfermería, no?
This is another question. This is different from what we are discussing here. It's kind of a complex. So I don't know if I should answer in this session. So we have something we call the homologación, but you have to know that the courses you do in Ghana relating to nursing is quite different from here, because here it's a whole degree. Ghana, I know it is not a degree. So this is the problem. So you have to probably do the courses here. So you have to go to the university here. How do you enter the university? You need to write a national exam like the GAIMA, the WAEC. So it is kind of a complex situation. But if you want to do auxiliar de enfermería, maybe with that kind of certificate you have, they can homologate it to be able to practice. But it is something that you apply to the Minister of Education, and then they will request for certain documents, and if you can prove all of it, they might give it to you. But it is a complex situation, especially from our educational system. I mean, the Ghanaian educational system and then the Spain one, it's quite different. We don't have anything in common at all. And you need to have B2. Yeah, you have to get B2 in Spanish to be able to also apply for this kind of homologación, so that you can do the remaining courses that they might say that, hey, it is left with. So Obi Manso is saying, I hear say social formación have reduced to 2 years, true or false? I don't know what you mean by social formación. I don't know if you mean the Arraigo de Formación. It is actually a year. The permits, it is just a year. And then of course they can extend to a year if the course that you are doing is maybe a duration of 2 years. Yeah, so maybe you have to clarify what you are asking.
Okay, yeah, because I think he's saying, Arraigo Social was what they were trying to reduce to 2 years. And so I don't think it's Arraigo Formación. Is it Obi Manso's question, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Obi Manso, what I heard from what I've been watching is from September they are looking to reduce Arraigo Social from 3 years to 2 years. But now,
Oh,
yeah, what we're
okay.
talking about is
It is not yet in the system. That's why I don't
formation.
know. So yeah, here says you hear so many things, like the new permit that they were saying that, hey, if you have been here for the last 2 years, they're going to give you permit and all that. People were asking me so much. Yeah, you're going to hear so much. But for me, I search my information from Boy, like the official page of the administration. So if I'm not getting anything there, I'm not following anything that they are saying on social media. Yeah.
Okay, and guys, Boy is free, it's online. So if you can read and comprehend, you can also check on your own as well to be
Exactly.
informed. Okay, then I'm sorry I had a call. So
Oh, it's
Kopiko
okay.
Brown says, I was born here in Spain, but now I'm in illegal situation. What can I do?
She was born here.
Born in Spain.
Yeah, it can happen.
It can happen.
It
With
can happen.
residence not showing, it can happen. Please contact lawyer because this will be a different
Yeah,
situation.
this is a different situation,
Yeah,
but it is possible.
Okay, so Obima, so we answered your question.
Yeah.
So, guys, any other question? Someone said, okay, we already answered this one. Haron says he followed you, so be ready to be bombarded with questions.
He has to just like request for a meeting, and that's all. Yeah. So.
Okay, Obima, so you're saying, so what about the mass regulation for illegal immigrants? So that's what
I was talking about. Yeah. It is hearsay. Like, these politicians, they know how to talk, so let's hope for the best. Like I always say, everybody, I mean, to bring me job, it will bring all of us like in the middle ground. So yeah, hopefully what they are saying is true. Yeah.
Haran, lawyer is based in Madrid, so you can reach her. It doesn't really matter where you are, but she would sort you out. So she's based in Madrid.
Yes, even if I have to come to your place of location, I don't really mind. As a matter of fact, this weekend I'm going to Malaga to do something there. So yeah, I travel outside the country too. I don't have issue with that.
Okay, so guys, you are lucky. So she can displace to wherever you are.
Exactly.
Probably, if you guys want, you can group yourself. Call her, say, lawyer, we are a group here. So if you can, you can handle all of us at once, and it will be safer and more economical for you guys. So yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it, in the month of August, the 15th to 30th, I'm thinking of coming to Barcelona and maybe in Zaragoza. So yeah, let's see. Okay, Valencia. Okay, so I'm trying to get contacts and see if we can organize some meeting at associations or the churches, whatever that we have to do. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, please, I'm here for you. So just let me know in Barcelona. We are going to host it.
Okay. Yeah, I think Barcelona will be a better location. I don't know, but yeah.
So we'll be hosting. So guys, keep bringing your question. We just have almost like 12 minutes to be done. Obi Manso, you can send a DM to lawyer or DM me. I'll send you her contact. Okay. But lawyer, if you want to put your contact directly on live,
yes. The contact is everywhere actually on social media. But anyway, if you still want to hear from me, it's just 6122-50083. Yeah. So it is also a business WhatsApp number. So yeah, you can send me a direct WhatsApp. I don't have a problem.
And some people did not take their pen. So the lawyer is going to repeat. Are you ready with your pen or your phone? Or call your children, let them run. Run. Are you ready? Do you have your pen? Ready? Okay, lawyer, once more so that you can write it down.
All right. So 6122-50083.
So 6122-50083.
Exactly.
I got it. So guys, write it down. And then, like I said, speaking to lawyer outside of a free sessions like this.
Oh yeah.
Paid, please.
Online 50 euros, and then of course present 60. So you all know. Right. I actually also do not mind if like you have just a yes or no question. I can answer without problem. Hey, you send me a message, Julie. I just want to know if this is possible. I can just say yes. The thing is that a lot of people like, yeah, it's a yes or no question. Then they start asking so many questions. No, if you come that way, please, no, I'm just going to say you have to request for a meeting. But if it's just like, hey, I have this kind of thing, I want to do this, is it possible? I would say just yes. I mean, that one, I will not have to, let you pay for consultation fee. Yeah.
And guys, when I have had situation where I give numbers and they're like, hey, she says she'll take money. Oh, you too, if your child goes to school and then they start working for free, how would they earn money and come and spread you? That's my principle. You get it? So that's why we pay so much for school fees, to learn.
If the person is willing to pay for my master's degree, of course, I'm going to do everything for free. If you pay me 15,000 for what I spend in my master's alone, then of course everything will be free.
Haran, I like what you just said. So Haran says, just keep in contact with me, and I believe we can work. Here we need someone like you to help Africans. So you're in Valencia, right? And it looks like they don't have. Oh, did I lose Julie? It looks like they don't have.
I am here.
Okay, all right, good. So it looks like in Valencia they don't have someone from the motherland helping out. And then I know how it feels. I really know how it feels because, we speak Spanish, okay? But when it comes to technicalities, you want someone who can understand, either English or Tree for the Ghanaians. Or even because for Ghanaians, if I did not actually go past SHS, sometimes it's difficult for English comprehension. So if you can get someone to speak Tree, which lawyer does, it's a win-win for you, so that you can express yourself and really understand her when she is explaining. And for Nigerians or other African natives, for English, so that you can express yourself. So yes, we are very lucky. Esiaba Lesio says, yeah. See, Esiaba. So we are very lucky that we have Julie here with us. And the very first time I saw her, she was actually doing, it was like a conference, and she was talking to the youth. And do you know what pained me for during that session? That so many parents missed it. Because I couldn't come, I joined online. And when you were speaking, I had goosebumps all over my body. I'm like, where are the parents to listen to what Juliana is talking about? Like, parents, you are missing for the future of your kids, because you spoke with so much passion. I was like, no, I need to get your number. We need to, because these are the kind of people I want to link with. They speak with passion because they've passed through the system and they understand it. And so when they see that other people are, you are slacking, they're like, what are you doing? Julie spoke so much. I was like, oh gosh, where are the people? Where are you to listen? Just listen for me. So today, thank you so much. Yeah, I really, really appreciate it that you join us and you are going to share.
Thank you so much.
To my church. You see, Esiaba also is saying she came to my church. Yes, Esiaba, and we learned so much. For me, I learned so much. So I'm like, I'm not losing a contact for nothing. Yes. So Haran says, like in Madrid, if you go to Seoul, Domingo is the only lawyer that speaks English, French, and Spanish. Oh, yeah. So now we have Juliana. Haran, push her, share her contact, get in contact with her. Tell them that now you found a new lawyer who also speaks English, and then she's here to help. Okay. So please push her. Captain, God bless you. God bless you also. Corbina Galaxy Official says, wow. Yes, wow. We have a Ghanaian lawyer with us. Maybe there are other lawyers, okay, but we don't know. They don't come for us to see them. So me, I've got my Julie. I'm not joking with her. And I'm going to carry her for everyone to see. Please, so let's support her. If you are not following her, follow her. Yeah, go on, please.
I just want to say that just recently I got contact with a lady called Henrietta, and yeah, she's also about to be a lawyer. So she's actually in Barcelona, and I'm trying to have a conversation with her so that we can, do some collaboration and all that. So yeah, let's hope for the best. So very soon, I'm really glad that now the youth are studying. We have people now that are going to university. We have a new psychologist. I mean, the Ghanaian system, we are not playing now. So I'm just hoping that I will actually organize like a party or something like a fair, so that we will invite all the professionals that we know that are here. that they will introduce themselves to the community that, hey, I'm here, I'm a lawyer, I'm a doctor, I'm a psychologist, I'm this, so that we know, hey, we have people doing this, not just for ourselves, but the parents also see that, hey, it is possible for our children to become what they want to become. You don't need to move to other country like the UK, other places. We have markets here, which is the Black community, which is the immigrant community. So if you are so good at what you do and you have passion for it, I think you can also gain enough here. So let's really help each other in this sense, and try to support each other. That's what I would say. We have to support each other. If we have a new psychologist that nobody's going to her, maybe she'll not get the encouragement to, go further. But if we encourage each other, support each other, then of course, there are going to be more people willing to, go back to school and, get these degrees. And then let's explore our options also here in Spain. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much, lawyer. Tell them, say, congratulations, lawyer. Wow. Yes, our lawyer. Wow. Like, we are proud. We are proud. Komla says hi. Esiaba is just clapping. Esiaba, you need to clap. Like, it's amazing. And you are saying, we are not playing cry. Yes, Esiaba, we are not playing. We are not joking around. Like, we are going to take territories and we are starting right here. We don't need to relocate. We can make it right here.
Exactly.
Komla says he's ready for the party. It's going to be a job fair, and then there will be kind of like item 13. So Komla, put it down in your calendar.
Okay.
Behind closed doors, Juliana and I will start discussing. It's going to be a big job fair.
Yeah.
Because we want to connect so that our brothers in the higher level can also teach us the way to link us to the correct connections. Okay.
Exactly.
Yes. So Bimanso, yes. After this. She mentioned it too. So you missed the number again. So if I can remember, it's 601. Is it correct?
No. Okay, let me just say 61225083. 61225083.
83. Komla says, our problem is the Spanish. You don't need to be an expert. So far as it's conversational, trust me. Say I go, I come. They understand.
I always try to encourage people that language barrier, it is actually not a proof of one's intelligence. Trust me. I am not expert in Spanish. I still struggle with Spanish. When I say people like, stop talking like that where your Spanish is great and all that. Yeah. Of course, when I'm talking about what I've studied, of course, I will sound like a rapper. But if I go outside and they are talking about normal things, I'm lost. I don't know the street Spanish. You get it? So you have to know that you don't need to be perfect. Even in our tree, we still struggle with it. English, you keep on learning. So far as you're in the system, you have to keep learning. You don't have to know everything. That is the issue with us. Like, we just want to know everything at one moment. No. It takes a lifetime to learn a language. So you just need to know the basic. And these kind of courses we are talking about, they are practical courses. So you don't need to know so much of Spanish to be able to do it. Electrician, why do you need so many words? No, you just need to know how things are done. And mechanic, you just need to know how things are done. So maybe there are some technical words that you need to learn, but they are not a lot, trust me. What I study and then compared to these things, they are nothing. So please, let's try as much as possible to be able to integrate in the system. If not, we will just do these minor jobs continuously and we will receive the minimum pay and then we will still complain. Once we have option to upgrade, you can always upgrade. So let's please do that.
Yeah, so guys, let's do that. Komla says, okay, she said, wait. Okay, great. Julie, I will get in touch. This is Silas. So maybe you know Silas. Or Silas. Yeah.
Silas.
Okay. And then Africa Pharaoh says, Ghana, we need people like you in Spain. So yes, we need people like Julie in Spain. Yes. We need her because they are here to support us. The more you speak, the more you understand.
Exactly.
That is right. The more, even with English, if you know what is trending now, is what? Komodon conquis.
It is what it is.
We are also learning. We also know this. It's the same way. I think in Spanish yesterday I learned a new Spanish word. Today I said I'll practice it, so I'm going to say it and tell me if it's correct. It's incertidumbre.
Incertidumbre, yeah, doubt.
Hey, incertidumbre. Listen to one lawyer, he mentioned, I was like, what is it to do?
Yeah.
I went to check, I was like, okay, that's a new word.
Exactly.
So,
yeah.
So the more you listen to more lawyers, more news, pick up new words. Wrong or crack, practice, yeah. And then please check lawyer's account. You would find her contact there.
Exactly.
Okay, so her number is boldly written on her contact. So click on it, you get it, then you contact her. Within working hours, please, no ungodly hours. She needs to rest.
No problem. I will reply the time that I can. Okay. People can text me anytime they want, but I respond when I can. But I always respond to all the DMs, so they don't have to worry.
Okay, perfect.
So far as it is not fictitious, please. I'm an engaged person.
Go straight to the point. Don't go high and then wait for her to say hello before you go ahead. So go straight to the point. Mike, for real, we are doing good. Thank you. Thank you for joining, but our time is almost half. Africa Pharaoh says he's going to text you.
Right,
we need to keep practicing and speak the way we can. The people we meet in some offices understand. Yes, some people will understand you however you speak. So just try. Okay, don't be shy. What happened to me was in the beginning, because I think I'm good in English, I think I'm supposed to be good in Spanish. So I was scared I would make a mistake. So I wasn't
grammatical mistakes. Yeah,
exactly. I was so conscious of grammatical errors. So I wasn't speaking until I was like, screw it. I'll just say everything because I realized anything I say, they understand me. So here I go.
Exactly.
And then I go on. So yeah, you missed the topic, but I'll later repost everything on my page so that you can have a rewatch. Okay. So guys, lawyer, if you have anything else to say so that I don't keep you.
Yeah, I would like to take this platform to say that if there are some leaders that probably they are here or they know some leaders in their communities and they would like me to come over there and, give speech or talk about a certain topic that they may be interested in, they can contact me and then maybe we can organize to, make that happen. So from next month going, I'm willing to, do like a Spanish tour, Spain tour, travel to some of the places that there are a lot of Ghanaians, especially the Ghanaians. I want to connect with my people first, and of course, we can go global about it. So yeah, please, if you have association in your place that are Ghanaian associates, whatever it is, I would like to know the places that there are a lot of Ghanaians, I know Zaragoza, there are Barcelona, Madrid, Almeria, but if I've not made mention of the place you are and you think there are a lot of Ghanaians, you can contact me and then we can see what we can plan to do. Yeah, so thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, guys. This is a great opportunity for us. And please let me know because I'll make the noise for you so that we can reach
all right.
Bazooka to make the noise so that we can reach more people.
Okay.
In that light, I also have a few people in organizations the unions. So I'm going to reach out to them and start planning with them. You give us the date, we communicate with you, and then let's make it live this summer. We can let people know about you.
Yeah.
Let them know about what they need to do with the right person because it's hard. It's hard to get the right person. So we are so blessed to have you here. Guys, everyone, please, who join. Now we have about 22 people here now. Please go follow Lawyer for us because we are going to do great things here, right?
Yeah.
And it's going to be international. We are doing great things. Like the platform. You guys, you are not ready for what is here. You are not ready. Like you just saying this, you are like gingering me. So yes, guys, Obi Master say I'll be coming to Madrid.
You just text me. You just text me and then we can of course discuss about it. So that's no problem.
Yes. So guys, without much ado, she also has other engagements and
actually I have a trip to plan for. So yeah.
Okay, so guys, for those who are late, I'll later repost everything because you are now joining. Look at the number of people now joining. But we are done with our session. you find time from her again another time, and then we come back again as usual. I'll let you guys know. So don't miss it to the next time. And until next time. Adios.
Yeah. All right. Bye
Thank
bye. Thank
you.
you.